Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. How prayers at the Yeyemolu well mark the end of a spiritual war in the palace with Ebony and Olori Naomi. Yes, so my people. Report reaching us right now is that Ebony's cleansing is being accepted. Ritual has been accepted. Her cleansing is complete. And that Ebony and family, they have begged that Ebony will never, ever stand on the way of Olori Naomi again. Ebony will never, ever have any reason to fight Olori Naomi again. That Ebony would rather join whoever fights Naomi and fight against that person. They said that they have begged and that everything is over. And one of the things that she needed to do was to visit Yeyemolu well, and pray to mark the end of the spiritual war. Dela writes, like I will always say, when the spirit move, when the gods decide, no one can resist their will. The long, bitter battle that shook the palace of the Oni of Ife has finally, reached a dramatic turning point. Ebony, once at the center of fierce struggle, has completed her cleansing and moved with family to the sacred Yeyemolu well for final prayers. After weeks of tension, warning from Ifa and deep spiritual unrest, a powerful movement of reconciliation has taken place. Ebony's family, in an act of humility, begged the Oni of Ife and Queen Naomi, acknowledging that the fight had gone too far. Now, the final chapter of this saga is unfolding in a place of deep spiritual importance. The Yeyemolu well, one of the most sacred sites in Yoruba spirituality. But why this well? What is the traditional significance of cleansing and praying at Yeyemolu well? What does this mean for the palace, for Ile-Ife, and for the Oni's throne? Let us dive into it, okay? Now, Yeyemolu well is not just an ordinary water source. It's one of the most revered spiritual sites in Yoruba land, deeply connected to the history and divine foundation of Oni's throne. The spirit of Yeyemolu, the guardian of Odua's legacy, okay? Legend has it that Yeyemolu was one of the earliest and most powerful queens in Ile-Ife, a woman whose spirit still guards the palace and ensures the spiritual purity of the Oni's lineage. According to tradition, Yeyemolu was so powerful, so deeply connected to the divine that she chose to transform into water rather than die. Her spirit merged with the earth, creating the sacred well that now serves as a place of deep cleansing and renewal, a portal where the spirit of the ancestor listen to prayers, a source of wisdom and power for the Oni and his family. For one to step into Yeyemolu's presence for cleansing means a complete rebirth, a final end to past conflict, a fresh start, and divine forgiveness, okay? Now, cleansing in Yeyemolu well, the end of spiritual battle. In Yoruba tradition, when a serious spiritual conflict occurs, especially one that involves the palace or the Oni's throne, it cannot end with just word. A cleansing must take place at the site of spiritual, and powerful spiritual energy. To remove the residue of negative forces that have built up over time, seal any spiritual wounds caused by the fight, prevent further attack from hidden enemies. This is why Ebony's journey to Yeyemolu well with her family is a powerful moment in Ile-Ife history. It is a sign that the war is truly over, that she has accepted peace, and that the gods have been, appeased, okay? Now, what is the significance of water in Yoruba spirituality? Water is more than just a physical element. It is a bridge between the human and spiritual realm. It represents purification, washing away past sins and mistakes, renewal, starting afresh with a clean heart and divine connection. Water is the home of powerful Orishas like Osun, the goddess of fertility, love, and harmony. By performing prayers at Yeyemolu well, Ebony and her family are not just asking for forgiveness from the Oni and Queen Naomi, they are also seeking divine approval from Yeyemolu herself, ensuring that the past is truly left behind. Now that the cleansing at Yeyemolu has been completed, what does this mean for Ile-Ife, the Oni's throne, and the future of the palace? Well, the end of that chapter. For months, the palace has been embroiled in hidden battle, betrayals, and spiritual unrest. The struggle between Ebony and Queen Naomi had created deep wounds, affecting not just the Oni, but also the entire, spiritual stability of the throne. With this final cleansing, the gods are, declaring an end to this turbulence. The throne now breathes again, and hopefully, the new unrest is fixed and everything, gets to be better, okay? A divided palace is a weak palace. The Oni's queens are meant to bring balance, not conflict. Now that Ebony has accepted peace, the peace can move forward as one. The tension, among the queens will ease. The spiritual energy surrounding Oni will be strengthened. The gods will smile once again upon Ile-Ife, because this was something that was necessary for them to do. As we are hearing, if the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media that should not be taken as fact. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.